everybody, Quaggerpie here, and Happy New Year! Today I have another bullet journal video for you guys, and it is my January setup for 2018. So starting off, I went with my cover page, and I'm going with a nice blue mild liner color as my general theme for the month, and I thought my theme quote would be icicles, because where I live it is super cold here and we have icicles all the time, so I thought that'd be a cool way, especially because it's the first full month of winter and there's actually snow on the ground this year, which it hasn't been for a while in where I am from, so that's pretty exciting. So I just did some cursive January and I put some icicles below it, and I added an accent with some Statler fine liners. And then on my next page we have my monthly overview. I decided to continue with the traditional calendar layout this month, and I'm super happy with it. I did make a few mistakes, actually a lot of mistakes with this spread, but we'll get to those a little bit later. Well, no, let's just get started now. First, I smeared lines because left-handedism, it's a problem. And I also added too many boxes. I usually frame it just to that month, but a quick fix was I just added the days from the previous month and the upcoming month to accommodate. On the bottom, I wrote 365 days, 365 chances with a Tombow dual brush pen in black. I kind of like this quote because it's just kind of showing you the opportunity and the motivation to try new things in the new year. And on top, I just did some block letters for January, and I spelled January wrong. I was just so excited to make that N, and it's not supposed to be an N, it's supposed to be a U. I do fix that later on, though. Then I added some icicles to the spread, and now I'm just filling out my calendar. To fix the January, I made a little paper snowflake. I used to make them all the time when I was little, so I just used this blue paper, and I covered up the N and then drew a U atop that. It actually turned out quite cute. I'm pretty content with it, I had to cut it down a little bit so it's not as good as I would like it to be, but, you know, I think it works for the situation I was in. For the new year, I'm just super excited to bring a lot more videos to the channel, and hopefully you'll like them. Oh, and as you can see, I have a ton of pencil cases featured in this video. One of them is pretty common in the Studygram section of YouTube, so you can just look for that. And then the other one I got for Christmas, and then I have so many pencil cases that I receive for different things, I just switch them out all the time. Like, I just switched out my pencil case for school, and it's going great. And I also used my mild liner to add some accent color to both the quote at the bottom and January atop, and I used some whiteout to fill in the U to contrast with the blue snowflake. The next page here is my New Year's resolutions. Usually I do a monthly goal section, but I decided to do resolutions instead because it's more of a long-term thing and it's going to be cool. I didn't fill out any of my resolutions yet because I'm still thinking about them, and I have a few down, but I did that out of the recording. Then on the right side is a line a day of the gratitude way. It's basically a gratitude log, but I just like the rhyme. And then the next page is my habit tracker. So I've been experimenting with my habit tracker for the last few months, but I realized I hated every single one, and I did truly love the traditional habit tracker setup, so I went back to that original one. I only changed it because I was changing my mood tracker because I didn't like the original mood tracker setup I had, so I changed it, and this month we are doing icicles to go with my icicle theme. I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out, and I really like the large mood tracker lettering in the center. Going back to the habit tracker, I have lots of space, so I have habits that I can add later in the month if I wish to, and I have some basic starters like playing my instruments, studying, etc. And then the line a day, I highlighted every other line just to add some interest to the page. It's pretty snazzy. And we're actually going back here, and we're just waiting for the whiteout to dry like I mentioned earlier. Just waiting. Yep, there we go. And as you can see, I added some snowflakes to my cover page and some snow at the bottom. And this is the final flip through of my journal, so let's take a look. So here is the cover page. And here is my monthly spread, which got really messed up, and you guys saw that in the voiceover. We have my New Year's resolutions almost filled in, my line a day the gratitude way, my habit tracker, which a few more spaces for more habits, and my mood tracker. I still have to fill in the individual color codes for each mood, but that will be at a later time. And that's all for my monthly setup. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and goodbye!